George R. Brown Convention Center, home of the Bassmaster Classic Expo presented by Dick's Sporting Goods. There is no outdoor show like it on the earth. Just the technology that you see here is enough to, explain some of the advances in fishing we've had through the time. Dave Mercer, I understand, has worked his way back from Lake Conroe, had busy duty this morning, and he's scoping out the latest and the greatest for it. Dave, let's hope we can hear you. Can we hear you, Dave?
Well, I hope you can hear me, but in the middle of the Dick's Sporting Goods Outdoor Expo, over 300,000 square feet of outdoor fantasy land, just about everything an outdoors person could want. And what I'm seeing right here is a prime example of what makes the Bassmaster Classic so special and the Dick's Outdoors Expo. Basically, I look right over here and you got a two-time Classic champion, Hank Parker, up there giving a free seminar. I look back that way, I got Chris Lane spending some time with fans all around this place, crawling with fish catching freaks. And one of the things we've talked about coming into this event, Lake Conroe, the home to so many giant fish, 17 sharelunkers, 17 Toyota sharelunkers have come from Lake Conroe. That's a fish over 13 pounds. And nobody, I don't care where you're from, you love giant fish. That is what it's all about. And I got a guy who knows a thing or two about giant fish. Spotted bass record seems to change like every 3 weeks, and we just happen to have run into Nick Dullig, who is hanging out here in the Nitro booth, and it sounds like you may be the latest recipient of the spotted bass record. Am I just a weirdo, or does it really seem like it's changing like every 3 weeks?
Yeah, I think for the most part everyone seems to think that. There are a lot of huge fish, a lot of great guys catching fish out there right now. But yeah, I think for the most part, there's a season. That winter season is a potential for monster fish. So there's a lot of guys out there chasing it. Just humbled and proud to be the one that caught that. I've been chasing it for a bit, and it's been great.
We're looking at that giant fish right now, and I saw that footage. I don't even know what I would say if that crossed the stage. I mean, that is a legitimate freak nasty. How big was it?
It was 11 pounds 4 ounces. So it's monster.
And what is the process? When you go out and you catch a record, high fives, everything, for the rest of your life, people are going to say you cheated, because that just seems to be what happens when you get a record. But on top of that, how do you get that record? How does it become official?
Yeah, I think the main process is you got to weigh the fish on land on a great quality scale and get it certified. That's a big part of it. And then beyond that, just going through the whole process with IGFA and working with them and getting all the documentation to them is where there's been some problems with other records and various reasons. And I think it's just the main thing is making sure you have all of your ducks in a row and really get everything dialed in, documented great. I had 2 GoPros, so I was able to capture everything, and I have the full cast to catch of the of the catch and everything. So I think the GoPros helped a lot to really document, and people could see what I was seeing. So I do have that footage, and hopefully at some point I'll be able to share that as well. So
I can't wait to see that footage, but I gotta ask you the most important question, because everybody watching right now, they all want to catch a record spot. How did you catch it?
So I was using a dirty jig, finesse football jig. I was using a Gary Yamamoto trailer, and basically it was caught on a jig. Wasn't super deep, wasn't super shallow, but it was a solid bite. Slammed the fish in the face and fought it in. I didn't know it was the record, when it was going on, just because water was muddy and so on. But right when it came up, we were both like, my heart skipped a beat for sure when I saw that fish. So
truly a fish of a lifetime. I want to congratulate you. There's not many fish you see a video of and you get that excited about, and you got me excited. So me and you could become really close friends if you take me fishing, will you?
Yep. Well, I'm going to get a nitro from Rick over here at some point. So when we get that done, you come out to California, we'll get it all set up.
Perfect. Me, you, and Rick will go to California. Very, very cool. A brand new spotted bass record, but lots to do here, guys. Obviously, the Toyota booth, so many different areas you can swing by. And this is one of the funnest parts of the Bassmaster Classic, just simply because you get to meet and greet. The Super Bowl was here, a month and a half ago? They didn't have an event where you could just walk around and shake Tom Brady's hand and all the players. And that's what makes this sport so special. Being able to interact with these guys, and it's free of charge. So if you're anywhere close, get down here today, or if you've got to drive a little longer, we're still open tomorrow.
Well, you know, this opportunity to talk about a gift, the gift of being able to interact with Dave Mercer right here inside the convention center. That's part of the
I think he was kind of trying to
feature.
scratch up a free boat in that whole situation is the way I was gathering that.
A boat, a fishing trip, the whole 9 yards.